Happy birthday. Oh yeah. Hold on. Happy birthday, Madison. Happy birthday, I'm back. Happy birthday to Madison. Happy birthday to everybody here. Happy birthday to everyone's birthday. As today or whatever.
This is such a typical pediatric injury. Ankle sprains could be quite common here, knee sprains, and also because the shell's actually fractured and broke like that, those wooden sharp edges can give you a serious, serious laceration.
That's nice presents for you.
Be a good little fella now and open. I'm assuming, based on his reaction, it hit in the testicular area. It had to hurt. There's a lot of nerve endings there. And it's also quite dangerous because there's a lot of blood flow there. So if you rupture some of those blood vessels, you actually get expansion and swelling. It could actually lead to a condition known as testicular torsion, where the spermatic cord that leads to the testicle actually kind of spins on itself and cuts off the circulation to the testicle, which leads to a lot more pain and even the testicle dying if it's not treated surgically in time. Oh. The reason he's probably doing the is he had the wind knocked out of him. Imagine landing so hard that it actually expels all the air out and you're not able to normally take a breath in. Because remember, in order to take a deep breath in, your body has to create negative pressure in order to suck the air in. And if you can't expand your ribs because they just got hit and they're dazed, you can't create the negative pressure needed to take a deep breath. Oh no. Oh, that fell right on his face. You could easily fracture your orbit, which is your the bone surrounding your eye. Like imagine if it hit him dead on into the eye, you could lose the eye completely. But what I don't understand here is how it hit him so perfectly on the go and put it into something ice. Or if anything, the danger of receiving a burn, especially on the hand, is when burns heal, they often form scar tissue that form contractures, which actually lead the hand to be in a flexed position. And when it's in a flexed position like this, it makes it very difficult for it to be usable. So a lot of occupational therapy, physical therapy needs to be done in order to return the hand to normal. Also important to remember that there's multiple types of burns, from heat, meaning thermal burns, electric burns, chemical burns. There's even ice burns. Like if you hold dry ice onto your hand, that's like minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever it is, you can burn your hand with the ice. That's why when we recommend icing your knee or your shoulder or something, we always say put it over a piece of fabric so it's not directly on your skin, because then you can actually cause yourself frostbite. Frostbite is essentially a burn.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they met on Roblox,
Happy birthday to everybody here.
Oh no! Not only did he have a puncture wound from a nail in his foot, he fell from like the 8th step. If you ever are to get like a nail in your foot, while it's important to get it out after a period of time, you don't want to rush to do it yourself in case that it's hitting an artery and actually putting pressure on that artery and preventing you from bleeding out. Because it's very possible, okay, you pull it out and now you just have a ton of blood coming out. And if you're not in a medical setting to address that, that is a problem. And make sure your tetanus is up to date. Oh no! Move! Oh, that's a full thickness 3rd-degree burn. The way that we do it in the medical setting to decide how severe someone's burns are outside of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd degree, we also give a percentage of the total body surface area that has been burned. And we use the rule of 9s. And we decide what percentage is burned, how we should adjust, and we think about fluid replacement.
Happy birthday
Percent
to
of the
everyone.
body surface area has been burned. That cripples a person's ability to keep their fluids, and they actually become dehydrated and need fluids with electrolytes repleted quickly. Otherwise, they can go into hypovolemic shock, their kidneys can shut down, and they could die as a result of this dehydration. A lot of people don't realize when you fall on your back, you really don't support your head well, so your head ends up hitting afterwards. Your brain actually suffers trauma onto the side that you got hit, as well as the other side of the brain. It's actually called a counter coup type of injury, where the brain slides to the back, hits the back of the skull, but then because you landed and you shake, it actually hits the front of the skull as well, so you have injury on both sides of the brain.
Marv, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Not only can he fracture
I hope
ribs
you
in the
guys
sternum,
liked
if you
this
hit
stream.
like the
I will
point of
be
maximum
seeing you
impulse from the heart,
guys
and you hit it right at the
later.
wrong time,
Bye.